1996 was the year of the alien invasion film. It began with David Twohy's The Arrival, continued with the Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich film Independence Day, and concluded with Tim Burton's Mars Attacks. Based on the Topps Card series, Mars Attacks features an ensemble cast that features Jack Nicholson, Glenn Close, Annette Bening, Pierce Brosnan, Danny DeVito, Martin Short, Sarah Jessica Parker, Michael J. Fox, Rod Steiger, Tom Jones, Lucas Haas, Natalie Portman, Jim Brown, Lisa Marie, Sylvia Sidney. It also features a soundtrack by frequent Burton collaborator Danny Elfman. Of the three, I prefer Mars Attacks because it knows exactly what it is and does not try to be anything other than it is. Plus, it has some great effects that for the most part still hold up pretty well today. One of the interesting things about Mars Attacks is it actually presents an interesting way of having an existential invasion upon the human race by basically an extraterrestrial force that has absolutely no understanding nor any desire to understand the human situation. The Martians are basically vile and have absolutely no regard for human life. In fact, we're never even told exactly what they're here for. We just know that, as the poster said, nice planet, we'll take it. They're here to take the Earth, and they want us gone. The film probably has a great noteworthy moment where the Martian ambassador meets with the general sent on behalf of the president to basically open diplomatic talks. When a scientist who basically has a device that will translate Martian into English and the words come out, "We come in peace," one of the characters releases doves into the air. And when the Martian sees it, he has a look of horror in his face, and he literally takes out a ray gun and fries it. And it's at that point when you realize that not only can we never understand the Martians, but the Martians don't understand us or have no desire to do so. They're just as curious as can be seen in the laboratory scenes. And the humans keep making terrible mistakes, thinking that they can appeal to some sort of human value within these creatures when you're dealing with something that's inhuman, and just because something is sentient doesn't mean it's going to have the same values as yourself. And so Mars Attacks really does deliver what I consider to be an ironic and maybe even truthful way at what would happen if aliens did come bent on wiping out humanity. They do it with sardonic humor, if you will, mocking us. They're completely merciless. And in the story, they basically almost annihilate the planet until Slim Whitman's yodeling music finally proves to be the savior of humanity in the unlikely way that at the end of War of the Worlds, it is the microscopic organisms that we are immune to that lead to the defeat of those aliens. Mars Attacks is a film that I think deserves a second look, and I hope you all will give it a second look because it's a fun film. It's got a great ensemble cast. Jack Nicholson is always engaging in two roles, and when the film was released and it was compared to Independence Day, the filmmakers behind Mars Attacks said that the difference between Independence Day and Mars Attacks is we're taking more of a Dr. Strangelove point of view, and that can definitely be seen in the film. I really like the film, and that's the reason why I'm recording this short commentary about it. It's a lot of fun. It's even great for the holidays, since it's no surprise that the corpses of the various people that fall victims either look like Christmas red or Christmas green ornaments as far as the coloring of the skeletons. The film really does evoke a type of existential horror, and yet at the same time, it brings back a sort of campiness that is self aware, which is something that Independence Day has, but not to the same extent, because Independence Day tries too much to be a, you know, popcorn action picture, which I believe was the intent, but it also sometimes strives to be a bit comical, and it does it at times, but basically it's more of a patriotic fantasy, while The Arrival is a more serious take on a possible alien invasion. I urge you all to check out Mars Attacks on Blu-ray disc or any other format, including digital copy, and watch it and enjoy it for yourselves. This is Mark Rivera with GenreOnlinenet on YouTube, and I thank you all for listening, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye now.